How's everybody? All right, I got a little bit of time here and some new strings. Got the premium Diodarrios for this, and I like them. I'm always gonna spend the extra amount to get these strings because they sound good. Okay, this is just a little quick thing. I'm actually testing out OBS for the first time since I got this computer replaced with a brand new one. It was a pain in the ass to deal with that old one, but always get Apple Care. That's like AAA, Apple Care, two no-brainers. And both really saved my butt this year in a big way. Okay, here. So it looks like I am live. And let me turn the volume down on my monitor. And okay, and like I said in my little write-up there, we are in between pouring the flat part of the driveway, and now we're going to pour the little wall, and I am exhausted, but we have to do it tonight. And I need to relax and forget about the fact that I'm going to be mixing concrete here in another hour. But, you know, it's one of those things in this rare category of things that I actually know how to do that I didn't know how to do 3 years ago, and things that I really don't mind doing. It's not the worst of all of this stuff, so yay for concrete. Okay, I'm going to play as many of the songs on my album as I can just to wind down a little bit. That's the second one. Oh, okay, let's start at the very beginning. This is the first song on my upcoming album. The album's called Sunny Inside of the Rain. This is the opening track called A Western Way. I've lived in the city, I've done my time, either paid my... I'm going to turn this down a little bit. That's, like I said, a new computer. Test. And I want to make sure that I'm not in the red here. So, yeah, let me know if... let me know how the sound is sounding. Okay. Hey! It's still going in the red a little bit. Test! Okay, that's okay. 1, 2, take 2, ready to go. Probably played these tunes a little bit quicker than normal, but what the heck. I've lived in the city, I've done my time, either paid my dues or left them behind for some other fool to pick up when they find I'm gone. Now it's back to my roots that I knew as a child, from the thick of the sticks to the heart of the wild. I'm kicking in my boots and smiling at a fawn going by. Give me a home where the bison like to play. I'll be roaming alone day after day, where the sun hangs low in a western way. I remember the days before I had a clue, had a whole long list of the things I would do. It's a pity how much I wasted my youth on dreams. Now it's goodbye, friends, I'm back to the land. This is not what I thought, but I got what I planned. If you all had to ask, you don't understand what it means. Oh, give me a home where the bison like to play. I'll be roaming alone day after day, where the sun hangs low in a western way. And the horn section goes right here. Give me a home where the bison like to play. I'll be roaming alone day after day, like I always known I'd planned to stay, where the sun hangs low in a western way. In a western way. Still redlining when I'm singing so loud, so let's turn it down just a little bit more. This is track 2, the title track, Sunny Inside of the Rain. I rarely get the notion to do anything but play my guitar. And though I traveled across the ocean, I don't think I ever got this far. Now they're looking at me funny like I'm the one who's insane, but I'm the one that's laughing in the back of my brain while the world's crying out in pain. I'm feeling sunny inside of the rain. But if I had the opportunity, then baby, I'd invite you in. Now it's a couple for the money and a few for the show. I'm packing up my saddles and I'm ready to go. Tell my mama I'm hopping on a train. I'm feeling sunny inside of the rain. True story. I'm looking out my window at the freaking Chicken Littles outside. I'm picking out the tickets for the winners in the house where I hide. And now I'm going a mile a minute, but I'm holding it in. I got nothing left to show you but a wink and a grin. And I told you all the name of my game. I'm feeling sunny inside of the rain. I'm feeling sunny inside of the rain. I'm feeling sunny inside of the rain. Hey, hey, I'm feeling sunny inside of the rain. Do you know what I mean when you're waking from a dream, like a change of the scene when you want to stay? Would you call it a crime if I could keep it in my mind like my own sunshine when the world's gone gray? Well, I'm telling you true, it's all I can do to make it through my own passion play. I got my head held high, I'm reaching for the sky, but I don't know why it seems farther away. Well, everybody knows, nobody wants to say. I suppose the river flows to where it goes. I'm not the kind to count my woes. Lord knows I'll see better days. When I'm at my best, I can never get a rest from the test unless I'm feeding my flame. I tried to stand tall, but I dropped it all when they were coming to call about who's to blame. If I stand my ground, the word to get around across the town, I'm not playing that game. So it's no surprise, I can see it in your eyes when they're shouting out lies that you hear them say. Everybody knows, nobody wants to say. I suppose the river flows to where it goes. I'm not the kind to count my woes, but Lord knows I'll see better days. It seems so long I've been singing my song so often strong with the wrong refrain. I'm hiding out inside, I'm trying to puff up my pride to patch up the pain. Now the sun's gone low and old Joe Crow's there to show what's in the name. So I shake my head, laugh it off instead, and it's back to my bed from whence I came. Everybody knows, nobody wants to say. I suppose the river flows to where it goes. I'm not the kind to count my woes, but Lord knows I've seen better days. And that usually goes straight into the Shiloh song, but saying I'm not live on here. Well, let me know if you can hear this, because it says I'm live here, but not on here. And plus I need to tune up for this next song. I can get away with that one being a little bit out, but this one is a very delicate song, and so I should make good. It says this live video is ended. That is not true. What the hell? That sucks. It says I'm streaming. Huh, that's so interesting. Anyways, let's see what happens. I'll just keep going. This is all an experiment anyways. Let me get tuned here. This next song is a delicate one. It's the 4th track, and it's the only one that I didn't write the lyrics to. The lyrics were actually written by Herman Melville of Moby Dick fame. He wrote a whole cycle of poems about the Civil War that I had never had any idea existed until an episode on the same subject on a great podcast called History That Doesn't Suck by Greg Jackson out over in Utah, Golden State University, I think. Golden Valley University. It's in Provo, I think. But yeah, just a great podcast, and he ended the episode of Shiloh with this poem, and I thought, oh wow, I'm memorizing all this Shakespeare stuff. This one-page poem isn't going to be very difficult, and definitely worth it. And as soon as I started, memorizing it, it was, like I've said in the past, uncarved block with the sculpture waiting inside. It was like that. This melody was totally there, waiting for me. So. Yeah, and this is actually one of my last memories of my dad, was sitting watching football with him on the couch in Beaverton as this was all falling into place. I'm just typing it up on Finale, actually making the sheet music of it. And yeah, he had no idea that one of my best compositions was manifesting itself right in front of him, but right beside him, rather. Anyways, yeah, like I said, we gotta pour some concrete here soon, so I think I'm in tune, and we'll see if this is actually streaming. Okay, I think I'm still streaming, so anyways, hope I am. Give me some feedback, let me know how it sounds. This is my interpretation of a poem by Herman Melville called, Shiloh, Shiloh, parentheses, April 1862, a Requiem. It goes like this. Skimming lightly, wheeling still. Now it says I'm disconnected again. Yeah, this sucks. And then it's stupid technology. Okay, let's try it again. I'm watching on the monitor here, and it has captions, so I see myself and it says stupid technology. Skimming lightly, wheeling still, the swallows fly low over the field in cloudy days. The forest field of Shiloh, over the field where April rain solaced the parched ones stretched in pain. through the pause of night. That followed the Sunday fight around the church of Shiloh. The church so low, the log-built one that echoed to many a parting groan and natural prayer, and dying foemen mingled there. Foemen at morn, but friends at eve. Fame or country least their care. Would like a bullet undeceive, but now they lie low, while over them the swallows skim. And all is hushed at Shiloh. Track number 5 goes like this. 1, 2. We were remarking on music and all the people we knew around the town, all of the musical things that we do. And I saw it coming at me like a change of the fates. That wide-eyed awareness, that dutiful blaze. You asked me if I had seen it the latest morning op-ed, as if I gave half a shit about all the shit that you read. I think I'll be a hermit, it'll save me some blues, 'cause now there's no escaping from the cult of the news. Welcome to the cult of the news. We'll give you all the sound bites you can choose, and if there's one line item that you don't concur, how dare you demur? We were enjoying a dinner and conversation with friends I caught the all-familiar glimmer whiff of when it begins. Initial tremors that give you so little time to prepare. My autopilot smile so as to not be betrayed by my stupefied stare. What else is there I can do now in response to the joke? That is assuming a priori that I'm one of the folk who pay attention to the clickbait dopamine game. To me, the politician you mentioned is just another name. Another devil in the cult of the news. Just another soundbite that you can't choose. And if there's one line item that you don't concur, how dare you demur? Saturday morning, I'm enjoying hanging out with my crew. So stimulating, engaging in everything that we do. I guess I've come to expect it now, with little surprise. Casual reference headlines, and I'm rolling my eyes. This is the second time I've left a hegemon religion. The congregation's just as puzzled now as they were back then. They got me cornered, and I got to fight them with my own fire. Although there's so many other items that I would choose to aspire. Welcome to the cult of the news. We'll give you all the sound bites you can choose, and if there's one line item that you don't concur, how dare you demur? Welcome to the cult of the mob. We'll throw you in the limelight, 'cause that's our job. You can bet your last damn dollar that we won't forget the way that you split sitting in the back room on the bar stool with a memory on my mind, thinking how the best of us must someday reach the end of each our line. A year ago, fare you well, our dear departed friend, for you always cry. All the streets were down without a sound, and everybody tucked inside. Maybe I'll sneak out among the ashes of the fireworks they fly. 2021 is finding everyone expectant on its eve. January 7th is the day on this, and every year I'll grieve. It kinda gives you pause without a cause other than just the way it is. Then you shake it off, politely cough, and then go on about your biz. With more increasing frequency, I reminisce on this and everything. But even with the pain, I can't complain about the life I get to sing. I stand before you, even though you know my show's been over long. All that I would ask is you'd be soft in your assessment of my song. I'm standing on the shoulders of the likes of Neil Peart and Eric Blair. Even if nobody's ever heard about me, heaven knows I care. Heaven knows I care. Heaven knows I care. I don't know if I can take it. It's coming up again. All the memories of places and long forgotten friends I used to know, where did they go? Do they think of me now and then? A carnival of faces looking out again. I don't know if I can make it. It's all too much to bear. Every day I try to fake it, bury it somewhere. A part of the show kept low, but not so far away. A carnival of faces, they see me every day. The massacres and mayhem are flying through my head. They'll be with me for always, until the day I'm dead. Wherever I go, they follow. So every night my eyes are red. And the carnival of faces, they're with me in my bed. 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 It's fun to find gold in the last place expected. I wonder how much it was planned. I wonder how much it was worth from the back of the band. I tried to find reasons, I tried to find rhymes, I tried to make some kind of sense, but nobody knows that there's anything happening hence. Is it more than a dream or a breezy horizon that follows the flow of a scheme? Would you know for a fact, would you scream that you're right like a child that knows what they mean? Would you ever step back and take stock of the items and try to take one for the team? I can't tell exactly what's causing the time, but I'm hoping it's more than a dream. It's odd to look back on the course of your life now, reflecting on the lovers and friends. It's hard to believe there's a time when it actually ends. I tried to fight back at the tunnel of time, but the tunnel of time always wins. And all that I ask is a moment to make my amends. My eyes have grown older, for now a good while I've known that it's time to come clean. My wrinkles have stretched to the wreck of a smile. I was alone from the young 17. Deeper than that, there's a poor child crying for lies of an earlier scene. But the walls are all cold and there's no one outside who can show me it's more than a dream. I don't mean to paint such a sad panorama as everything melts in a blur, along with the unfinished songs, and I'll always miss Fern. There's nothing to do but to keep keeping on and make the best of the winters to come. I'd be happy to hack out just half of what's left to be done. Is it more than a dream or a breezy horizon that follows the flow of a scheme? Would you know for a fact, would you scream that you write like a child who knows what they mean? Did you ever step back and take stock of the items and try to take a one for the team? I can't tell exactly what's causing the time, but I'm hoping it's more than a dream. I smell the smoke from the beast on the fire, so pass me a leg of the lamb. Here's to a life I'll achieve my desire to write it the best that I can. Give me some hope to believe there's a reason, whatever that reason might mean. The time's arrived to catch up the next season of maybe it's more than a dream. Ivanhoe and X and Q, mix in me and wax in you. A lack of links, a fix to do from MKCOB to Q. The message isn't hard to make. A little dash of truth to take, a bigger batch of fake to bake an epic bite of angel cake. Connect the dots and paint the set. What you see is what you get. But what I said to them I met was made of words that all got wet. Now, whether from the wool of eyes, or better, set on bad disguise, I figured from the tower of lies I might behold a new surprise. But fresh ideas are far behind, a symptom of a withered mind. I'm out of luck and fail to find a single gram of grain to grind. I've a case of emotional cancer from the smog of your second-hand news. Call me a cheek, you can call me whatever you choose. I'm not going to change your religion. That first attempt ended in tears. So I'll go on my way with nothing to say as I live out the rest of my years. Fight as I live out the rest of my years. It's the worst. I was ever gaslighted. As you screamed, I was gaslighting you for the sinister crime of squeaking my mind as I struggled to sift what was true. Are you still so entrenched in your wisdom, so intractably trapped, turned into a rift, and it led to the end of our days? Fight, and it led to the end of our days. I don't know why this isn't streaming like it's supposed to. Oh, gosh darn it. Anyways, I don't know if anybody's hearing this now, but we'll go ahead and... Oh, man. I paid how much money for this restream shit? It says I'm streaming. Okay. But we got one more song anyways. If anybody's out there... Here, let me see if it's working here. Is there anybody out there? Is there anybody out there? Oh, let's see. Are we live? It says say. Okay, it says we're live. Okay, so we're gonna do one more song, or we'll do the last song of the album and maybe another one if it's not time to pour concrete yet. Here, this is my last song on my new album. This is called In the Year of 42, parentheses, Freeze Me. Thought I heard Mom there for a second. Can you hear me cry across the waves of space and time? I can hear you call my name. I decided I could slow ride the tide you left behind. better than the pain. Under the shining lights, try as I might, I'm still trembling in my mind. And they're saying it's okay. I paid the sky-high price and signed my life beside the second line. Now I'm on my way, and you can hear me say, please, please, cry gently, freeze me, please. I'm in a tangle that I can't tease, and I just wanna go to bed. Freeze me with all the best technology, maybe even a century. There's too much tied in my head. I still don't wanna be dead. I just wanna go to bed and wait for you. Oh, the red light did deny my credit once, and then a second time on my last backup credit ring. I had no choice but to choose to sign beside yet another fucking dotted line. And it started flashing green. Now the spotlight's back in my eyes. They shine so brightly that the light, it makes me blind. Now it's all faded to gray and away. And the last bit of it I hear is, what's my name? And though I try, I can't reply. But I know one thing, and you can hear me sing, please, please, cry gently, freeze me, please. I'm in a tangle that I can't tease, and I just wanna go to bed. Freeze me with all the best technology, maybe even a century. There's too much tied in my head. I still don't wanna be dead. I just wanna go to bed and wait for you. I woke up in a dream, you're my queen in a golden palace of delight. And every day you like to play, but I just can't seem to shake the subtle shade of something's not quite right. It's hard to say. When I told you this, I saw your eyes, and just then I realized somehow you weren't really you. And always then it starts to spin into some vague fading flashing light, and a white lit room, and that same old tune. Please, please, cryogenically freeze me, please. I'm in a tangle that I can't tease, and I just wanna go to bed. Freeze me with all the best technology, maybe even a century. There's too much tied in my head. I still don't wanna be dead. I just wanna go to bed and wait for you. Wait for you. For you. There you have it, folks. All 11 tracks of Sunny Inside of the Rain. Let's go see if the other Facebook page is going, because it seems like one of them is. At least. Go to me, the other me, and it looks like I'm still streaming. Okay, so I haven't heard from Chris yet, so not time to put the noodles on yet. We're gonna fill ourselves with spaghetti with the sauce I made. You know, I've been making salads a work of art. Last week I made a breakfast scramble a work of art, and now I just outdid myself with this latest spaghetti sauce. And the inspiration is really the fact that I'm using beets and zucchini and basil and broccoli and rosemary and what else? It seemed like there was one other thing from the garden that's going in there. And it's just so nice to eat food that you grew from a little teeny tiny seed, which all of those were from little seeds. Except for the rosemary. The rosemary's just been there forever and getting bigger and bigger like this monster. Yeah, and then we had lettuce. But I also started from tiny, tiny seeds. Lettuce seeds are small. But yeah, it feels really good. We're going to have some spaghetti sauce straight from the ground, except for the tomatoes. I didn't grow the tomatoes. Tomatoes, a lot of effort for a little bit of tomatoes, I've found. So I'm okay with just buying those. Okay, shut up, Scotty. Play some more tunes. Okay, this is the double single. That's kind of an oxymoron, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, We Will Rock You into We Are the Champions. Fat Bottom Girls into Bicycle Races. Those are both Queen double singles. Who else did double singles? Seems like Beatles. But those were more like segues. Oh, anyways, this one is the old one, preceded by a new one. This is Never Been a Better Time into Baby's Got a Big Gun. And been working on the solo for the first one. We'll see how it comes out. It goes like this. Been a better time to keep your head down. Never been a better time to not make a sound. Never been a better time to stay at home. Never been a better time to be alone. Never been a better time to keep your voice low. Never been a better time to put on a show. Never been a better time to swallow your pride. Never been a better time to hide. Never been a better time to play at pretending. Never been a better time for blending in. Never been a better time to hack bad art. Never been a better time to fake a part. Never been a better time to keep your cards closer. Never been a better time to talk in code. Never been a better time to take the side road. Never been a better time to lock and load. This is my life inside a cultural revolution. This is the story of my time. I thought I'd live to see a tiny bit more evolution, but now the new guard's up online. Inside a cultural revolution. This is the story of my time. I always fancied myself a small part of the solution, but now those daydreams are dying. Never been a better time to keep your head down. Never been a better time to not make a sound. Never been a better time to stay at home. Never been a better time to be alone. Never been a better time to keep your voice low. time to put on a show. Never been a better time to swallow your pride. Never been a better time to hide. This is my life inside a cultural revolution. This is the story of my time. I thought I'd live to see a tiny bit more evolution, but now the new guard's up on line. My mind is crying for a whole entire generation. I see the sadness in their eyes. It's like I'm living in some odd surreal aberration. Welcome to the land of lies. Baby's got a big gun, and the rest of the world's all wondering what we're gonna have to do. Baby's got a big gun, and I hate to be all Debbie Downer, but you know it's true. River of the Red Rum, a sign of the times, I don't know what else I can say. River of the Red Rum, try as I might, I like, but I can't walk away. You can go where you go, you can try but you can't hide. When the walls come down, you wish you kept your secrets inside. You can go where you go, try but you can't hide. When the walls come down, when the walls come down, you wish you kept your secrets inside. Dreamer in a dead time. In the morning beside my fire I say your name. Dreamer in a dead time. At the moment you chose bye-bye, you know I'm not the same. The rigors of the swing line, talk of the town come round and just a single friend. Swinger on the rig line, leaving behind the bite of such a bitter wind. You can go where you go, try but you can't hide. When the walls come down, you wish you kept your secrets inside. Go, 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 fly, fly, fly. All right. Thanks for listening, everybody, whoever was out there listening all this time. Yeah. So, okay. Still haven't heard from my hired man. So, we'll do one more here. Try not to leave on such an austere note. This is my favorite song on my last album under the Bella Steele moniker. The first album was called Sleeping Dragons. This is number 4. This is the only one I don't sing on it because Emily Sanger sings on it and knocked it out of the ballpark. But I like singing it, and it goes like this. I'd fall asleep at the wheel, but there's a sidetrack ratchet road. It's too much to fill to the feel upside a heart's hard labor and load. I tell you the tale of the way it all unwound, but I'm just waiting for the wheel to come round. I let my life on the rails, and now I'm watching all the train wrecks roll. I've got no more wind in my sails for chasing rabbits down the rabbit hole. Suffering shame in a crazy little town, and I'm just waiting for the wheel to come round. Who's that lonely boy standing outside our cackle? All the cuckoos cried. You got some tag to be handing out all them facts about the other side. What can I say? I'm just sharing what I found. I'm just waiting for the wheel to come round. Come on, wheel. Got my ducks in a row, but didn't realize the lines were crossed. Showed up late for the show, and no one told me, but the crowd's all sauced. What can I play now that no one hears the sound? I hang my head and I'm hiding underground. price of 30-odd years, it was the quintessential college try. Step back from the buds and the beers and don't know whether I should laugh or cry. A shackle of flames come flashing in my crown, crown, crown. I know my place and my heart begins to pound. I can't tell you where some of this is bound, bound, bound. A whole new chapter for every clue I found. The summer's fading, the leaves are turning brown, brown, brown. I hear that highway is howling like a hound. But the wind blows gently, whispering a soft, sobering sound. And I'm just waiting for the wheel to come round. All right, time to make some spaghetti. Thanks for hanging out, folks. We'll see you next time. Cheers.